Started with the official town board meeting. We have a couple of special presentations that we would like to make this afternoon, and I understand that we came in first. Yes. Come on up. So it was Car-Free Day, September 22nd, and Babylon staff members were all asked to participate in Car-Free Day. We put together a great narrative working on getting our employees to commit. Brian Zatani and Greg Gaxiola. Stand up, guys. Come on over here. So they're both in our environmental control department, and they work very hard at doing recruitment. Jerry Compitello, our town clerk, helped entice everyone by food trucks as part of the activities, making sure that people were asked to participate. And I understand you have a presentation.
Oh, can't forget the dunk tank.
Oh, the dunk.
Oh, that's right. Yes, and they got me in a dunk tank. I survived.
Hi, my name is Mindy Germain. I'm the program manager for Transit Solutions, and it was an honor to work with the town of Babylon. And I'm happy to report that because of all of the pledges among the employees that work in the town, they were able to save 1,933 miles from driving on the road, which equates to 9.6 tons of CO2. So congratulations.
So you want us to accept?
Take a picture.
We'll take a picture at the end. Yeah, there's another one.
What's that?
We'll take a picture at the end. There's like another person.
Oh, there's another
Wait, there's
person
another
coming?
presentation for them.
Oh, no, is there another person, you said?
Yeah, so,
With Mindy?
no. So,
You want to do it separate? Okay. Do a picture.
that's up to you.
Okay. Gavin, you're taking the picture? Or Steve's taking the picture? Gavin, okay. So we'll go up under the seal? Sound good?
Closer?
Move a little bit this way, so it's under. Good? Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Thanks, Gavin. Oh, okay. That's that. Hello.
Against the wall, we still have to stand up. We'll have to go up and down.
Hello. So Sarah, would you like to?
Sure. Hi, I'm Sarah Orrell from Cameron Engineering and IMEG Company, and I am the coordinator for Climate Smart Communities here on Long Island, and we are so excited that the town of Babylon became a certified Climate Smart Community. They're certified bronze, and what that means is they have put in place multiple policies and actions to become more sustainable and resilient in our changing climate. And this is a statewide recognition, and you probably saw the sign outside of Town Hall. And we're just really excited for the work. the people here at Babylon have been working for several years to get this certification. So it really is a great achievement.
Thank you. So Greg, do you want to explain, or Brian, do you want to explain what that means? Brian, Greg?
I couldn't have done this without Brian Zatani with his leadership. So he's been working so many years to get this accomplishment. So I'll let him come up and explain it.
Basically, what the town was able to do is we were going through existing programs. We really didn't create any new programs. It was just going through the system, seeing what the town had been doing, what policies we've already been working on that were effective to build up enough points. I have to say this, I actually got in a little bit of trouble because when we were putting our application together, I made a comment that come hell or high water, we're going to get this through, and it was taken the wrong way. So I just wanted to say, come hell or high water, we got it, and I'm very happy.
So where are you going to hang this?
Oh, right front and center.
It's already in front of the
Yeah,
building.
it's already up there.
At Town Hall? Outside?
There's one for the annex and one for our building, right?
And one for the annex?
Yeah, so we have two. No, we have an extra.
And did you give one for Brian and Greg that want to hang it in their bedrooms? Yeah. Congratulations, everyone.
We'll take a photo.
Tony, you want to do this one? This is Cornell.
Yes.
Well, they have a presentation for us. Okay, Cornell now. You wanted to, the rundown of,
So if anyone has visited our Cedar Marina facility, we have an education center. For many years now, we've had a contract with Cornell Cooperative Extension to run the education center as well as do camps and do other education programs with volunteer groups, with school children. Actually took over work that I used to do, which I'm very grateful for them for taking that off my hands. We had a working relationship with the manager, Tracy, and we had some projects that some Eagle Scouts had done. One was doing education signs for wildlife over at the facility. They were getting old, they needed to be replaced, and Tracy stepped up and applied for a grant and received the grant where we were able to upgrade the signs. They were just installed, what, about three weeks ago? So we're very grateful for the work she's done out there. The Sea Explorers Camp is something that is known outside the town. It's very popular. We get a lot of requests for it. So again, I wanted to thank them for their continued work with us, how much they've really made the center a real destination. And again, grateful for the effort that they did and the money.
show them the check. Well, they're giving us the check, right?
Yeah, it says
I'd like to also add that the town of Babylon really enjoys the partnership. You guys had gone away for a while, right? And we are so glad that you came back. And the work that you do there is amazing. The work that you do with the schools is amazing. But I am very grateful for the scholarships that you provide to children that cannot afford the camp. So very grateful, and we have a certificate of appreciation here for you for all that you do in the town of Babylon.
You're the boss.
I just want to say thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. It's almost like a reunion coming back here and seeing everybody. I did some work back during the Sandy days, so beyond grateful to be able to contribute now and be a part of Cornell Cooperative Extension. And thank you for Tracy and Lauren and this amazing program, Brian. We continue to do great work together. Thank you, Rich.
We'll go right up there.
I get the hat trick.
Legislator Donnelly?
So, Daniel, do you want to come up here? So we're going to recognize here the hard work from Officer Daniel, how do you say your last name? Caladona, right?
Yeah, good Irish last name.
Irish. For the work he's done. And I've gotten to know Daniel this past year through an invite that he sent to my office, Legislator Donnelly, same thing. And he does the work, and in all honesty, it's almost as if he does God's work. So he's a ESU officer with the Suffolk County Police Department, and being a first responder, you see a lot of things, and a lot of things that most people don't see throughout their life, and unfortunately, it's not always the good, and sometimes it's a family, basically. So Officer Daniel has taken upon himself to, when an officer or a firefighter now, right, goes down New York City, NYPD, Suffolk County, or FDNY firefighter or police officer dies in a line of duty or is severely injured in a line of duty, it's often recognized, but it's recognized in that moment. And a lot of times going forward, not that we forget, but the family is left with this tragedy. And Daniel has taken it upon himself to start this organization that takes care of the families. And I read a lot of the testimonials a long time ago, and the families, the children, most specifically, a lot of it, this is a lot of the times is the father in the household is now gone. But I read some of the testimonies, a young girl that you guys sent to cheerleading camp, right? Probably could not have done it on her own. Very expensive. It was down in Florida. They sent her to Disney World with her cheerleading team. Another young gentleman who wanted to dearly become an ESU cop, but due to physical difficulties, right? His father was killed. Officer Luis Perez, who died of 9/11 related illnesses. His son wanted to become ESU cop in NYPD. But because of his physical capabilities, he wasn't going to be able to. But it's through this organization that it seems like they check in every day. I'm going to let you speak a little bit more about it because it's really heart-wrenching. But the work that you do and continue to do is, we just wanted to recognize you here in the town of Babylon. Former officer but Legislator Donnelly refers to the town of Babylon as Copville, USA. We have a lot of first responders here, and we hold you guys in great regard. So we want to say thank you for all the work that you've done and continue to do.
Just ditto to everything that Terry said. I had become aware of this organization a couple of years ago. It's like a low-key organization, but they do such great work for the families of first responders, and it's a testament to Danny and all the folks that work with him. Danny's a really great guy, longtime public servant here in Suffolk County in the Suffolk Police Department. He's really involved in his community, so it's an honor to be here. Thanks, Dan.
Really an honor for me to be here today. A lot of the heroes, I know it sounds a little cliche, are the family members that have to go on every day without their loved ones. Just how this organization came about, I was once one of those family members. My father was a Suffolk ESU officer. He was succumbed to cancer at 43 years old. I was only 14 years old. And I saw how the police department actually helped me. There was Jeff Fraley, used to be the PBA president, was once my father's partner. And I remember being at a high school wrestling match and seeing Jeff Fraley come walking in the room after my dad passed away, and how they followed me all through high school and all through till I went into the military, always making sure that, you know, I was doing the right thing. And I felt at some point in my life it was time to give back, so I created this organization in memory of my father. And we're really able to give back and help these kids, and whether it's a monetary value or it's a support value, the organization steps up to help these families, let them know that they're still part of the police family. If anybody's interested into looking into the organization, it's called Guardians of Our Dependents. You can go to guardiansofourdependents.org, and you could see some of the great work that myself and then the board members do for this organization. So thank you very much for being here, and thank you for listening to my story.
So we have our final presentation, last but not least, and we have the October 2023 Employees of the Month. So we have two of them. I'm going to start ladies first, but we were very fortunate. I think she's only been with us about a year and a half, 2 years. But it seems like yesterday that we interviewed her for a position. She had been working in our Parks Department as a seasonal Parks employee, as most college students do. And a full-time position opened up in our Fire Marshal's office. We had a long-time employee retiring, Dale Chapman, who had been with us for a long time and had been instrumental in keeping the Fire Marshal's office moving. If you take a look in the back wall there, the Fire Marshals are lined up against the wall. I don't know why that is, but they're a tough group to keep organized, I guess you'd call it. Yeah. We call it the College of Cardinals over there. And so this young lady came to us, highly recommended, and Tony and I were very impressed with her presentation, her poise, her communication skills, and we knew that she was the perfect person for this. And obviously, with only being here 2 years, she's already obtained Employee of the Month. So I wanted to bring up Jillian Morrow. Jillian, come on up. and Jillian. So normally what we have is a proclamation, which I'll give you, but also we usually have wonderful treats from Jenny Olsheimer, who is our horticulturist and side baker, who does a great job with that. And she's on vacation this week, so we're going to make sure she delivers to you next week. Don't let the fire marshals eat them.
I'll lock them up.
Lock them up, and the public safety guys too.
No, yes.
You can offer them to anybody else, but Jillian, this comes from us with our love and respect. You've done a terrific job, and as we guessed, you're going to be a leader here in the town of Babylon. So thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
You want to say something? And his mom and dad?
Yes. Thank you, Mom and Dad. They've taught me everything. Special shout out to one of my fire marshals who nominated me for this award. She's always helping me, is always there for me no matter what I need, and obviously watches everything that I do that I guess she didn't know that I watched. Thank you, Jess. Everybody else in the back wall, I love you guys. You're the best. I wouldn't want to work anywhere else.
Yay.
Love you guys.
Stay up here. Thank you. And our second nominee was nominated by the Commissioner of General Services, Joe Ferrandino. This young man, come on up here, Brandon. This young man, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So I think I'm an honorary Cheka at this point. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but we have several Chekas who work for us, and this young man came to us by way of Uncle Giuseppe's. What does Uncle Giuseppe's have to do with this? Well, he was working there at Uncle Giuseppe's, in the Melville Uncle Giuseppe's, and then when they opened in North Babylon, he was moved down here. And we had a spot open up in General Services for a custodial staff member, and I asked him if he was interested. He said yes. He wanted to make the jump from Uncle Giuseppe's retail world to a career, and we thought he would be great here at the town of Babylon. When I asked the manager of Uncle Giuseppe's, I said, what could you tell me about Brandon? You're not thinking of taking him, are you? Immediately, she wanted to stop me from I said, yeah, we're offering him a job because we've learned of his work ethic, his punctuality, his great attitude, his smile. He's always smiling. And she was so happy for him, but so disappointed to lose someone like him who helped create a great atmosphere at Uncle Giuseppe's amongst the staff and the customers who came in there. When he got here, one of the first things, I won't name who said this, but one of the first things was, where did you find this kid? This came from a fellow custodian. I said, what do you mean, where did I find this kid? Where did you find him? He's always moving. I said, unlike you? He's making you look bad? I said, maybe take some lessons from him, because anytime you see him, he's always moving. And anybody will tell you, whether he's been in the main town hall building, in the annex, or any of the other buildings, he's a great representation of the department and, most importantly, of the town, and he knows what it is to be a public servant serving the residents. So Brandon Cheka, you are Employee of the Month for October 2023. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
You want to say something?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good, yeah.
Brandon said I didn't approve this with his agent before, so he's not going to say anything, but he's going to say his older brother, John, is here, his cousin, Andrew, and I can tell you that he's very grateful for this honor today. Congratulations, Brandon.
Thank you.
treats next week. You just let me know. Thank you. A round of applause. Okay, could I ask everyone to please rise for a salute to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And please remain standing for a moment of silence. I'd ask that you keep in your thoughts and prayers the brave servicemen and women serving our country, both here and abroad. Thank you. Please be seated. Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Here.
Councilman Martinez.
Here.
Councilman McSweeney.
Here.
Councilman Gregory.
Here.
Supervisor Schaefer.
And I am here. So all five are present. We have a quorum. Today is November 9th, 2023. This is the meeting of the Babylon Town Board. For those of you here for your first time, the meeting is divided up into three sections. The first is dedicated to the public hearings, and there are 4 public hearings scheduled for today. If you're interested in addressing the board on any of the public hearings, we ask you to fill out a card up front and file with our town clerk. The second portion is dedicated to the agenda. Agendas are available on the table up front. If you're interested in addressing the board on any of the items listed on the agenda, for that, we ask you to also fill out a card and file with our town clerk. And the third portion is the open portion, and that's when residents can come forward and address the board on any matters concerning town government or town services that are not on today's agenda. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel live today at 3 o'clock, November 9th, Thursday, November 9th, you can click on the link on the YouTube channel. That link will take you to the agenda for today. It'll also allow you to submit any comments or questions that you might have about any of the items on the agenda, or any matters concerning town government or town services that are not on today's agenda. If you're watching us at a future date and time on the YouTube channel, you can also use that link. It will remain live, and you'll be able to send us a message. One of us will respond back to you and get an answer to your question or concern. With that, we'll go into the public hearings, and the first public hearing is a public hearing on a proposed local law regarding the tax cap. I don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman Mineta, second by Councilman Martinez, to close and reserve. All is in favor? Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Second public hearing is a public hearing in reference to amending the Code of the Town of Babylon, Chapter 191, Streets and Sidewalks, Article 3, Sidewalk Maintenance. I don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman Martinez, second by Councilman McSweeney, to close and reserve. All is in favor? Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Third public hearing is a public hearing in reference to special exception use permit application of Federation of Organizations for the New York State Mentally Disabled, Inc., Planning Board job number 22-56DW for the premises identified by Suffolk County Tax Map number 0100-56-3-44.001 and 0100-56-3-45, located on the west side of South 18th Street, 94 feet north of Straight Path in Wyandanch. For the
Good
applicant.
afternoon, Mr. Supervisor. For the record, Nicole Blanda, Bazell Blanda Visconti, 535 Broad Hollow Road in Melville. I'm here today on behalf of the Property Owner Federation of Organizations for the New York State Mentally Disabled. They are a not-for-profit company that currently provides mental health, wellness, and support services within the Wyandanch community at a site on Long Island Avenue. For this site, they're looking to relocate, expand, revitalize this site completely, and provide even more services for the community. We're here today seeking a special permit from this board to allow the office use, which would be their use at this site, and they're very excited to relocate here.
Great, thank you. Any questions? I don't have any cards. Thank you for the presentation, Nicole.
Thank you. Have a great day.
I'll take a motion from Councilman McSweeney, second by Councilman Gregory, to close and reserve. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Fourth public hearing is a public hearing on the preliminary budget for the town of Babylon for the year 2024. I don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman Gregory, second by Councilman Mineta, to close and reserve. All those in favor? Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. That's it for the public hearings. We'll go into the agenda. I don't have any cards for the agenda, so I'll take a motion, we'll go right to the consensus resolution agenda. And are there any items that need to be removed from the consensus resolution agenda? If not, we'll proceed as is.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Consensus resolution is approved as listed and adopted. Resolution agenda for today, Resolution 813.
I'll offer Resolution 813.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is approved. Resolution 814.
Offer Resolution 814.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is approved. Resolution 815.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution is approved. Resolution 816.
I offer 816.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution is approved. Resolution 817.
I'll offer 817.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is approved. That's it for the resolutions. I don't have any cards for the open portion. Does anyone wish to address the board at this time? Seeing none, we'll take a motion to adjourn from Councilman Martinez, second by Councilman Gregory. All those in favor? Opposed? Meeting is adjourned.